some things we did maybe yesterday or even days before now. All right. Of course, it's a development exercise, and it's the need on ground that we tell if we should use some things or not. All right. So that's by the way, by the reason of your the what we are working on, and also need to provide updates with respect to exams, since the training, the exam, everything, it's together. So um, okay, we are still on that on the issue of getting 50% discount, because it's going to help a lot. It's going to help all parties involved. Yeah, it's going to help all parties involved. Make it, friendlier for for you to um, participate in the program, do your exams, um, and then move to the next one, do it, and then get your orientation started. And then reimbursement also will be friendlier on the part of UiPath. Okay, so it's going to help all parties involved, and because you are first going to impute your money as the first variable, and so uh, you are the one to first bear the brunt, the quotes. Though at the end, when you would have passed, it will be as if you have just made a savings. Okay, so we are working on that aspect. Tomorrow we'll get something. I believe there should be something um, better to report to you on. All right, so this is the thing. It's about uh, automation concepts and techniques. Okay, and it's that's what you have in lesson 7. Right, so you are free to also your open up your PDF, and you can look at this. The reason why I'm insisting on you using your PDF even in class, it's because some things they may be very silent when if you are only doing the hands-on, but PDF could help us to emphasis on some things. That means the content to help us to emphasis on some things, and then Ephraim Samuel, Ephraim Samuel, this is too much. Ephraim Samuel, this is too much. Oh my God. Okay. Please let us not be carried away. Let us mute our minds. And again, if we are with our children, because a good number of us are family people, and I know the way it runs. As much as we have to also attend program where I know we also need to cater for our family, which is actually prior and the foremost. Truth be told, okay. So, but just make sure that your device is not accessible to your young ones, I mean, to your kids, so that they don't explore the interface to unleash the mic button and get noise into the class, please. So let's try to manage both our device and ourselves. Okay. All right, so I did say that we'll be looking at automation concept and techniques. Okay, and I also encouraged you to open up to your manual, your PDF. That's lesson 7. Yeah, lesson 7. All right, so I'll be using this PPT with you. So when need arises, so we can switch. Can go to hands-on work, and then we can move. All right, so we should look at a few things, very few things. Extraction and its techniques. So, yeah, and automation techniques. Under extraction and techniques, we should try our hands on data scraping. Well, we may not. Why? The reason is because we have done that before, and it doesn't look anything difficult in a way. So that's what I'm dragging. I'm thinking if you should or should not. Okay, but then extraction of data either from an application or from a website. Um, okay, we should look at it, and then in fact we can look at it and connect it with regular expression to see from expressions if are included, or we should extract some expressions from what we have extracted. All those manipulations. Just exploring. We're just exploring. This is not the. This is not a real thing as it were, as it will operate in the industry, but something close. And if we have a grasp or an understanding of how the thing works, then it would help us to say, oh, this is what you give me these results, and so I'm going for it at this instance. And so extraction of PDF also, we should also, I think we should look at extraction of images from PDF files, extraction of scanned uh, documents like like maybe the uh, scanned PDF, and then we look at that, and then hopefully, maybe we can also look at automation techniques as it concerns email also. Um, okay, let's kick start and let's keep moving. All right. Extraction techniques. Okay, screen scraping, data scraping, PDF extraction. Yes. All right. Okay. If you are in class and you cannot see my screen right now, yeah, you may need to sign out and then sign in again. Okay, be as a result of fluctuations in your internet bandwidth. Right, so yes, we have processes involved in retrieving data, and we have various sources of data that can screen data from the screen itself, call it desktop, the PDF, image, Excel, um, email, Citrix. Okay, there's Citrix may not come in now at all. There are several extraction techniques that we have. Now, what we have on screen now, it could be a question on its own, talking about techniques, that's extraction techniques, which you have on your extreme right, the screen scraping, data scraping, PDF extraction. Okay, then output actions, you have the get text, get visible text. These two, get full text. All right. Okay, so all these they have their various functionalities. For instance, if you want to scrape data from a PDF, a regular PDF, I will call it a native PDF, then what the activity you would use would not be would simply be maybe what to extract data from PDF, you extracting from a PDF. But if it is like a scanned PDF, like image converted to PDF, all right, in that case, you cannot easily copy it like you do in the normal way with a native PDF. So in that case, you need another kind of activity for that. So depending on what you want to do, okay. Yes, screen scraping. We okay. We have the yes, under screen scraping we have native full text OCR. Okay, for the purpose of for the purpose of emphasis, it will not take time. It will not take time on this. It will look as if we are just we are sprinting, we are on high speed. So we'll not dwell much on this. Alright. So I want to share my screen with you. Yeah, you still lost in this class. Theophilus. Is Theophilus in this class? Okay. Ugochukwu, is Ugochukwu here? All right. What exactly do we want to do here? Just script your web page. Yes, looking for trouble. Just conventionally, I know we have regulated purpose-built content on UiPath website and with UiPath. Okay, so let's just come to this side. Let's see what obtains elsewhere. Okay, this time I don't want to use screen scraping, the one we have used before. Right, so okay, screen scraping, yeah. So I want you to, okay, this is some, you can scrape this, you can scrape this little part, you can scrape this entire as part of the website. Okay, so you can, I don't know, anything. All right, so if we agree to, let's go for something bulkier. like this. So select it, having highlighted it. All right, so everything that we have in this website, on this website, is that was captured, highlighted, has been scripted into this wizard, a script scraper wizard. So we have it this way. Now you can also note something about the scripting period. This is in millisecond, so it means that it will not up to, maybe it's 1,000. So that means if we divide it with 1,000, I suppose, yeah, that should be 0.1 second or something. It's not up to 8 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so because if it has been 1,000 millisecond, that would have been 1 second. Okay, so this was that. I mean, this is less than 1 second. Now, all the content we have here, the 3 steps you see here, the drag and drop elements and all of that. Okay, and then so this is a full text method of scripting. Okay, so we can vary this and see what other things exist here. Let's check the native. Is the native? Yes. All right, this is the way the native is presenting it, and native it's lasted for 160 milliseconds. Okay, that's native really itemized the whole thing the way we have it on the website. Okay, I mean on the web. Yeah, and then we have the OCR. You will not expect less than that. Okay, so we have different engines on your home. You can actually you can explore all these functionalities and see whatever difference exists. Okay, so for OCR, this is how it looks for OCR scripting method. All right, so if you look at this and then that of native, you don't see so much difference as it were. Okay. Again, if you look at this scripting period duration, this is like 5 seconds. It is like 5 seconds. So the OCR takes more time. Of course, engine is involved, and the work is not direct. So perhaps the reason for which it's taking a longer period, other than the other options. Okay, so when you are done, you can click on finish. Finish now. Okay, so when you are done, the attach browser and what you have here, get OCR text will be will load in your studio, in your designer panel. Okay, so what can we do with this? All right, so now we can, to get those data, I mean those text out, we can, let me see. Okay. All right, so we can, let me bring it in, maybe.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Are you sharing the screen? I can't see it here.
Okay, you can't see my screen.
Yes, sir.
I think it's from your hand, though. You can see it here.
Oh, okay. Oh, great.
It's from your end. It's visible, yeah. I can see it.
So
from your end.
I can see it. If you are just joining, please give it some time. You see it.
Okay, all right. So I think I researched this kind of problem idea. I announced that if you're having issues with some things, and it was good you announced so that you will not think that we are not sharing things and then you'll be missing out. Okay, all right. So that should be, I think, Abdullah, I suppose. All right. So then, while you've done this, so um, we can get this into a notepad. All right. So you have everything you have in that text come on your notepad. All right. So sorry. So we can write text and write text for write it in full.
Sir.
Hello, I saw. Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir, it's me.
Okay, Joe. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, I noticed there are two boxes under output. That's result and text. What's the difference?
Okay, the output here
Yes, sir.
and the results. Okay. Yeah. Now the result, the way it works, the result, that's where you're going to put uh, what you are bringing from this
The
from this
variable.
div. Yes, from this side. That's where you are going to push your results. Okay, if you notice here, you have your output as this. Can you see that it's generated a variable automatically? All right. The way to know the name, the description of the variable generated is, you will notice that the get OCR text as div in quotes. That quotes, I don't know, can you see it? The single quote.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. That div is what is being um, pushed in here. That's the variable name, but that you are seeing here. Okay.
Okay, so why result in some?
Yeah. Okay. The results here. Let me bring in. Just give me some time. Now, all right. So here, this is where I'm going to. Okay, let me push my. Here, I'll push the name of the variable created here. This, which is this, push it here. And then find where I want to write the result to. I don't know. So this is going to undo the file. But I don't have anything here as it were. Let's see. Okay. Let me just use extracted. extracted text as a notepad. Let me add .txt. All right, so the file name has been created automatically. All right. All right. So so the result of what the OCR does, what this engine. Remember, I told you the engine. All right, is the engine that is responsible for converting your image or converting whatever you have captured to text. Okay, so if I fly this, if I fly this, I suppose it's done. Yeah. Okay, let me check the projects. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, are you getting some noise from the background here, from the side?
Yes, sir.
Some background noise.
Yes, sir, but it's not that loud.
Not that loud. Okay. All right. So all right now, yeah. if I'm looking for how to help to explain this. Now, what's the text here? If I take it as let me push this in. But I don't actually want any conflicts. It's going to throw because it's actually coming from this side. I think this is the way the engine works. All right, so yeah, so I think let's this is the way the engine works. What I wanted to do was to push the variable created here called div into it, and to see if it's going to even do anything. But it's not. It's not. I don't. It doesn't have a place there. In some other activities, I would have a need for this this output, and we'll have where we can how to use it as and that will be in another activity, but not in the associates. Yeah, we have other engines apart from the OCR, the Microsoft OCR. We have that of Texas. Of course, we're still going to come across this much later. I think under when we want to also scan PDF, scan images converted to PDF. Okay. right? So you on your own, you may try to explore how this engine works, just to play with this and see what does this have. All right, the text that you also notice the same thing. Okay. But they don't work the same way. So sometimes one may work for you. So when one is working for you, when one is not working for you, sure you can go for the other one and see if it's going to work. All right. So that's about screen scraping. You can do the same to any application, whether web or regular desktop application. Right, we have done something around I think table, yes, when we extracted websites into a table, if you recall. Yeah, if you recall, you notice we did something around that. So data scraping would or may not need to be done this evening for that purpose. So we can just move it into PDF extraction. Okay, you can scroll down to where you have PDF extraction. Now that's not without. I don't mean that you should jettison all that we have even before that. So, but as a matter of hands-on, that's the reason why I'm saying that we can just go straight to PDF extraction. Okay. Yeah. So in this, I should have a PDF file, maybe not here. PDF. Let me get a PDF. Call it, okay. I think this is something that can, out of school starts. Yeah. But, I think this kind of document should have scanned, should have images, texts, and governance up. So let me just explore this. Scan. Okay, this looks like, okay, this is the text. Yeah, really out of school. Children out of school. Okay. I remember those some, don't let me say those days so that I don't appear old. Many years back, and sometimes when you want to go to the library, then in my school we had this library, that MTN gave us, MTN called MTN Connect, and of course the library itself is connected to like nine other libraries. The list is Google Scholar, and we have a lot of other. We have JSTOR, we have all manners of things. So sometimes you just get to some documents like that of JSTOR, most especially. You cannot copy. You can't copy the text out. It becomes something not just difficult, impossible to do. So you'll be forced to type, from those from that kind of content. And of course, what they also want, sometimes why they also want to do that is to reduce plagiarism measures that that could be sponsored by, if you have a native PDF, just copy and paste. But if you cannot copy and paste, you'll be forced to I want to check first. Okay, we'll still use this, no problem. We'll get to the points. So I'm downloading this, save it. And let me still push it there. And I name this something else. Okay, save. Okay, all right. So we can go back to studio. I can open a new sequence. This is about PDF. Extract. All right. So while we have this, so we can just can go ahead and bring in our this time around. We have yes. From here, if you type in PDF, nothing is coming forth. You can check from your system if you are having the same experience. Can someone confirm from me? Can someone confirm from me if it's having some options, having typing PDF, or it is like the same result I'm
Sir,
having?
it's the same thing, sir. It's the same thing, sir. The same thing, sir.
Good. All right. All right. Do you know what to do? That sounds like Adedi. That sounds like Babalola.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying my brain to see our activities. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Do you know what to do? It's not bringing PDF or anything related to PDF.
We have to download it, sir.
Great. Okay. So that's the way to actually handle it. And because the reason why I stay put on this is because I've come across question in this regard around this, saying that a developer needed to do something and needed to scrape. They went, they just went this way, that way, needed to do something, and that required that it should scrape. Um, they didn't put it directly. They will never say it requires that you should scrape. They will just say it needs to get content or something. And then, so the long and short, coming to studio, of course, there was this option to help him script was not found. So what would the developer do? Okay, so that's why I'm emphasizing and pausing here, because it's a potential question. And so, all right, so in this case, it means that okay, the PDF, UiPath PDF activities is not yet installed in the studio. And sometimes you have it in, sometimes I don't know. I've also experienced this that was it this class or which class? It was there but not showing up at the activities panel. All right, so I can't recall how it was even rectified. All right, so you notice that in all this we have Excel. I mean, all the project dependencies we have Excel activities. We see the mail, we see the system activities, the UI automation activities. So our projects, or the projects we have in this, I mean, that this studio is supporting, they are dependent on all these things. All right, so. But then the one that would depend on PDF is not um, it's not there. So we just can come to all packages and then put in UiPath UiPath. Sorry. Okay, UiPath dot PDF. Okay. All right, dot activities. I'm going to write it in full. All right, so you have, but once you push in PDF or you push in UiPath.pdf, it's going to bring up this. All right. Okay, so you click on this, you have this come up. Yeah, then you can install. Now you notice that here save is made. Save. All right, then you save it, and it's even telling me that I should update. That means I have it in here, but I don't know what is responsible for that. So I will say, and if you want to uninstall any of these resources as well, then you can also uninstall them. You can uninstall them. Right, so if you want to try and say something, okay. Abdullahi.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Come here, please.
Yeah, I saw your hands up. Okay, you can lower it. I think you raise it when you want to say something. All right. So then you can accept this. And, accept this. Or I can say Emmanuel and scroll to Abdullah. If you're not saying something, then who else is there? There are two.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Okay, who is speaking now? Is it Emmanuel Abdullah?
No, this is Abdullah, sir.
Okay, all right.
Yes. I don't know if you're sharing your screen because I can't see your screen from here, please.
Well,
Maybe someone can confirm.
Can see your screen, sir.
Okay, I suppose it's from your side.
All right. Let me rejoin again.
Okay. Yeah, Felix Emmanuel, you're having some issues or you want to raise questions? Felix Emmanuel. Okay, all right. All right, I think I would just want to, since Felix Emmanuel is not coming up now. Yeah, hello. So have you changed the
Hello,
mic?
sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, I'm with you. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Nothing is displaying on my end when I type UiPath.pdf activity.
The button is showing
Nothing.
false.
Yeah, it says filter none. Nothing show.
Okay.
Are you connected to the internet? It seems it works with internet sometimes.
I'm connected.
Yeah.
It seems, did you click all packages?
Is project dependency that I
Package.
click on.
No.
No,
Click all
go
packages.
to all packages.
Okay. So I'll just click on the download button.
These all packages. Have you clicked on all packages?
Yes, I clicked on it.
Okay, so here you're going to
Yes,
put
sir.
your UiPath, what you have initially imputed. Put it there.
Okay, sir. So I'll just go ahead and click on the download button.
Not
Hello, sir.
that way. Now UiPath. Let me put PDF straight.
Yeah. Yes.
PDF.
Yes.
Okay, so have you seen something like this? Like UiPath.
Yes, I've seen it.
PDF? Okay, click on it. Don't just click on it. You're going to see something. Have you clicked on
Yes,
it?
it has shown.
Okay, have
Yes.
you seen all the okay, so you can follow the process. Yeah, as it was.
So I'll just
Okay.
install and save.
Yes, you like I have it on my system now, so it's showing me the option of uninstall. And I just did it. So all right. So you in your own case you will see install. Did you see install?
Yes, sir.
Then come to
Yes,
save.
sir.
Did you see save? Click on
Yes,
save.
sir. But it's not active.
No.
It's not
First
active.
click on install. Have you clicked on install?
Okay.
It is after you have clicked on install that the save button will come up and become active.
I've done that, sir.
Okay, what is it telling you?
It's still loading.
Telling you that your dependencies,
Restoring.
it's restoring dependencies, so that now PDF related activities can now, can now come up. You can now do things around PDF.
Okay, sir.
Oh, all right, is it done now?
It's still loading.
It's still, oh, no problem. Okay. All right, so if there's anyone with the same issue, you can just follow that same process. Okay, and all right, so I would like us to observe a break 8:03, so we can, in 10 minutes time, by 8:13, we can check in again to continue. So have a very wonderful break. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Young people collaborate and participate actively into the community and take over the space that the young people need
sir, we're on break now.
Yes, we are on break.
When are we resuming?
Let's just say about 10-15 minutes from now.
Okay, no problem.
Please, what topic are we on?
We are coming back at 8:13.
But did you hear that? 8:13.
Yeah, 8:13 copied.
Okay, thank you.
But sorry, someone is asking which topic we are on, please. I don't know if we can answer that because me too, I need that.
Okay, so far we've done screen scraping and we added a new activity. That's the PDF activity.
Sorry, that's the lesson 6.
I'm not. Let me confirm first.
Yeah, that's
lesson
lesson 7. That's lesson 7.
Okay, 7. Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, so yeah, welcome back from break. All right, I hope you enjoyed your break, and I hope it was break indeed. Okay, so before we left, tried to do something around PDF. Okay, around PDF activities, and I said that without having that having your an environment created for your PDF activity to activities to run, it will not go. So that was what we were looking at before the class went on break. Okay, so yeah, let's okay, so you already can see from screen that we are having two types. They scan the native, and I already told you about what they are. We have two activities for extracting text from PDF. We have the one that is called read PDF text, and the other one is read PDF with OCR. A scenario can be painted to confuse you that, sorry, since I came in, I've not had anyone respond. Can you hear me? Don't let me assume that.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
All right, thank you. All right, so the read PDF text will not do the job of the read PDF with OCR and vice versa. All right, because they are configured for different things, and there may be a scenario to confuse you as to you picking maybe the one that you are familiar with, or sometimes you may just think, okay, this one does not even exist. All right, so the read PDF will read your native PDF. Just take it. The native PDFs are those PDFs that are produced through Word, Excel, all those productivity tools. All right, those are native PDFs, and those are the ones that you can copy the text, directly and paste it. Now, please, you need to mute your mic. Watch. I suppose some persons forgot to mute themselves. A particular person. Who is that? John, away, you can help us check. Joe, who is the person? Okay, thank you for muting your mic. All right, so then the read PDF with OCR, it's extract text from scanned PDF. There are other PDF activities. Well, these I will encourage you to explore them. We have the get PDF page counts, export PDF page as image, the extract images from PDF, the extract PDF page range, join PDF files, manage PDF password. Okay. All right, so now you can explore these. Maybe we'll just pick one out of these, see how it is, perhaps maybe extract images from PDF. That can be of great importance to us. Demonstrate how to extract text from a PDF file using read PDF text activity and store it in a notepad. It's not going to be different from what we did earlier. And if I have your word, like to say, okay, we can skip and move to the next thing, that will be fine. So what PDF, the difference between what we did earlier is that one was a web page. So what this one is about is it's about that a PDF will be opened, and we have to extract text from that PDF. So we can save the script data right anywhere we want it saved. All right, so yeah. We have done this. So read PDF. Now I can type in my PDF and let me see if there's going to be the change. All right, we'll see this number of activities on that PDF. The export PDF as image, extract images from PDF, all of until read PDF with OCR. Okay, so we can, the one we want to deal with is read PDF. Read PDF text. Hopefully, if we have opened the PDF, all right, so now we just put the file name, check the folder, and then select this PDF, the PDF we want to read. Okay, I haven't done that. All right, so we can call this extracted variable, extracted text, and then we can have it, right into maybe a notepad. Let's write as an activity code. Use it to write text file. Okay, this is write text file. So the text, what we are going to push into the write text file is what we have here, the text, the outputs. So the output will be pushed into this called extracted text. And this is going to output into a file which you can create. It is a notepad. Okay, let's call this, we have called that one extracted. Let's call this final extraction. Final extraction. All right, so it's saved as a string. Then if we run this, so we're going to have a file in the project folder. If you look at this now, you will just see, is there anything like that? The name we just gave now, we called it final results. All right, so you can't see it here, so let's go back. Then we run this. Oh. Let me check this. O. Sorry. 795. So we now find instruction as a file in the project folder now. Visit. Yes. Right, so everything we have in that document has been extracted here. So let's check, let's find out if, let's just find out if there's anything like a URL in this old document. So we're going to use I just want to divert a bit. So what should come here should be final extraction. Is it there? Oh, sorry, final extraction is, it should be variable. It should come in here. Call this extracted text. Oh, sorry, first I want to come to extracted. Yeah, extracted text. And of course, the other things. At the properties panel, we have the pattern. All right, that we should put in place. Configure regular expression. Mail URL on the simple ground. Let's click. I want to check if there is any URL. Not in any exact way, but any URL. Any. Okay. So I'm copying. I can save it or copy whatever I want to do. Save it. Okay, so I have it saved into the pattern, the regular expression pattern here. Okay. So I can let me put in the right line. Okay. So what I have here, what has been built here. Okay, I'm outputting it as yes, creating a variable called yes, biggest text. So I can now find out what exactly if we have that. Oh, sorry. So now we've got the expression into the right line activity. So we can bring in what a regular expression is giving us. Okay, so we can simply put. I think we should be. Let me. obviously it wasn't to string, so I can to string.
Sorry, sir. I have a question, sir.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, I was out of class for some time, so I didn't get this machine. Is that what is called the machine activity?
Which machine?
It's
The one
match.
right
It's
after
match.
the write text file.
Okay, the
Hello?
right text file. Okay, the right text file.
Yes,
Okay.
one under it.
Okay, it's match.
Okay,
Okay, it's match.
okay. What's it for, sir?
You say what?
I said, what does it do? What does the activity do?
Okay, now it's what I okay now what I have in mind is I from that PDF that we have extracted, or let me just first answer you. Now the smash, what I wanted it to do is to extract some specified expression, like maybe either email or URL. I want it to extract that from the old program. Do you get? So I need
Yes.
a regular expression. So and this is an activity for regular expression. There are about three of them. The is match, replace. Those are activities under regular expressions that you can use. So what I have done, like the line of work or program deploying this evening right now is okay. I have a document somewhere. I've downloaded it. Don't forget all this. You can instruct your robot to do it. Okay, it has extracted it or downloaded it and then open it, and you are now scanning or extracting data from it. Now, having extracted data from it, you still want to find out there are certain things, certain expressions in that document. Okay, so that is what the whole thing, the flow, it's about.
Okay.
So
In the what's it, the sample that exam, they actually asked something about this, and the answer was regular expression. So I think it was, if you want to make sure that the email format is correct, how do you go about it?
okay, if you want to know if the email is correct,
Format is correct.
okay, if the email format is correct, how do we go about it?
So the answer there was using regular
Expression.
sorry, expression. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this way. Yeah, I have picked URL, so let me change it to email. This is the regular expression. Can you see this regex?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's how I want to use that to check for email expressions in the entire text. Let me see. If it's there, it will throw a true. If it's not there, it will throw a false. So it's not
Are we
going to.
to put the values ourselves?
Now, if there is a particular um, if there's a particular expression, like let me say a particular email you're looking for, you can put it by yourself. Okay, and if it's just anything that is related to email, once it is email that you want it extracted, you want it separated from the entire piece, then you can just select this. Let me check literal. Now, if there's a particular email address in the document, where is the document now? I don't know, sincerely, I don't know anything about this document, and but um, just I don't know. I have some soft spots for children, and so that's what brought me here. Because I know that millions of students are out of school, and it's not just on page, of publications. It's very real, and the implication of that is far-reaching, because those that are out of school today, they may later become those that will pull the ones that are in school and pull them down. So no matter the heights the ones that are in school are reaching now, is nothing to write home about in a matter of years to come. So we need to cater for this one as well. Well, just using this opportunity to canvass for the millions that are not known, millions of out of school children that are not known. All right. I don't know. In fact, I don't know them, but somehow I feel for them. I'm looking for email address. Right now, you can see me searching and really scouting. I don't know where email address could be, but I know that every publisher should have his email address. If this had been a regular journal, like a paper research journal, you should have your email address as an author. So I'm still checking now. So okay, just imagine me checking, and my boss has given me some jobs to do, and I feel this man will stop troubling me. So I will decide to deploy this. All right, so I'm not being patient. You will notice that I'm not a patient person. So you can see that this thing is not. I can decide to put in. Let me find out if we have. What's your email address, Joe? You are a popular man, I know. Multi-universe.
osubujoe@gmail.com.
Osubujoe.
Joe.
Yeah, right.
Gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Okay. That's what we want to. You see that the full expression here is specifying that this very expression should be, and then here at the quantifier, sorry, this may be disturbing you. All right, so at the quantifier category, we can say exactly that this is the way it must appear. If it doesn't appear this way, throw it out. Look at the expression here. What do you have? Has it changed? Can you see what you have in your expression?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have Oshubu Joe at Gmail. Just that exactly is because we put exactly there. All right, if we put any or more, that means that with some other alterations, please mute your mic, please. Babalola, that sounds like Babalola. I'm not saying with my screen, but it sounds like Babalola Lalikon. All right, so yeah, now that I've put any or more, you will see what the full expression is bringing. Note this question mark. It's important. Then just come to at least, what sense does this make? Okay. The asterisk here initially has changed to plus. At least one. Okay. This does not apply 0, but let's put it and see what it gives us. 0 or 1. You'll see as we are changing the quantifier between this and, oh God, this, father. Please make sure your mics are muted. I've not heard from John Away this evening. Is John Away here? Okay, if he was here, he would have maybe called the person into order. So, yeah, okay. All right then, let's go. Please make sure your mics are muted. Thank you and thank you. So Victor, you can help us call whosoever is bringing himself and call them into order. All right, so you have the expressions changing. The one signifying the X, the two signifying the Y, all right? Okay, so let me go back to the main thing. Those are issues to be explored. Now, exactly Oshubujo. Let me save it. And then it's going to come into right line. All right, and have it save and run. Okay, value for required. Okay, value for a required given image was not supplied. That came on the. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Wrong file. So let's check the outputs. Yes, executed. It's throwing false. Your email is not in the text, oh, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, but now let's alter some things here. Yes, we want a literal. When we say literal, it means text. When we say digit, it means numeric. Do you get it? Okay. Let's say that means any email address, anything that looks like email address. So we are going to say this. Save and run. Let's see the result we have. Shots. What's going on? Run file. Okay, so we want to. Oh, true. That means we have email addresses. I think we have email address, even if it's one, we have it in that document. Do you get that? Okay.
Yes.
Let's still look for.
Can it highlight the email addresses?
So I want it to do two. That is the beauty of it. Auto hide. Yeah, so go to regular expression. You have any or more? Okay. Everything seems okay here. And then right line. Let me use value here. Let's see what's control dot value. while this has expressed everything, this is right line. So okay, what I will do. Okay, let me try this. Let me not be is match house. Let me use match use regular neutral put we are using Oshibu Joe@gmail.com, and we are saying any. It could be this, it could be another. So far it looks like. And we also save it. Then how do you make S text? Oh, okay. If you want to handle this, the input here has extract text. So say let's run that, open that this week. Bring stuff out. Validation value for required document image was not supplied. Oh, I need prayers, please, and laying on of hands to stop forgetting things. Run fire. Also, it's throwing false. So it's showing for us that even anything close to Oshubu, whether it is uppercase O or whatever around that is not even okay. So now we will now put here. We will put we will put all here. Let me just put. Where is it? Okay, we are putting all this. So here I'm going to put email address. Just email. Okay, and you can see the jargons that will be imputed. So all these jargons, sorry, don't even call me to it. This one passed my level. So I don't. So maybe you can, some of you can help out in this regard. I can call Matthew, call Dami, call Joe himself, call Abalola. So all of you can undo this. Okay, so then save it. Okay. While it is saved, all right, while it is saved, run file this time around, don't forget. So let's see the output. I want to see output this time. Okay, it's throwing false. Does it mean there is no email address in the entire document? I'm rerunning it. Run file. If this is not there, we'll try URL until we get desired results. Okay, false. That's what it means. No single email address. All right, so let's find out if there's any URL. Okay. Save and run file. check our outputs. False, is that true? So we'll continue. Let's check for school. At least school should be there. So this time around, I'm not going to pick from all these templates as it were. So I'm going to use the word literal, and then value, I will put school. So should it look like this exactly? If I want it to be like to look like this exactly, or something related to this. So let me put exactly. So we save so that we can have results. Save. Save. Run file. Run file. The result will giving us results. We have to check for what is responsible for us. Oh, okay. There's something. It could not have been possible because even having our right line being extracted here, for like final extraction folder. This file, this folder. All right, so this is cool for crying out loud. This is URL. All right, so then it means that it is the query that could be having. So let me check it out. I will come back to URL to show this one is there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sorry,
I noticed
please mute your mic. Sorry, wait, hold on. I'm coming. Please let's all mute our mics. There's a noise coming from someone. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yes, the person that wanted to speak, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I noticed that the school from the notepad has a capital S, but from our value we have a small s, and I guess it's since we said we want it to be the exact value, then it will be case sensitive.
No, there's a
we have ignore case. We have a ignore case wasn't being checked that I should ignore that. So that shouldn't mean yes. Yeah, what? This is our match, and okay, what I would do? Okay, let me throw. What's going on? We've not done the. They have not called.
we didn't.
We didn't call it in. Save. Let me redo it. And then create another variable for it entirely. Control K. Biggest text. With 2 underscore something just to separate, distinguish it. All right, so. So here, of course, this has to go. So this one use first to stream first, at least to see everything. So I hope there will be result this time around, and what we are having here is system the link available. Let me look for if you can have value for this. What's the bring value? Around 5. Oh, I feel like saying praise God. So now I think we have something you can relate with. I don't know. Can you see this?
You can.
Okay, so eventually we got something, we got results. Okay, now, yes, so the issues we've been having before, at the point we did not even, I want to go through the whole thing so that we can put everything in the right perspective. While we have extracted the PDF, okay, that's not an issue. We have written it to text, and so getting it from there.
Hello, sir. Sorry. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sorry, please. That where did you go to? You said under that activity you clicked application. I want to download. I want to get my PDF too as well.
Okay, all right. Go to pick manage packages there. Click PDF.
Sir?
Come
Manage.
to packages, manage packages here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, now you see. All right, so having brought in this your configure expression, we checked in URL, wanted to capture any URL related expression. Okay, so we put in URL. Now we could not use exactly because we are not, of course, we could also put an exact URL. It means that it will look for that very URL we are looking for. So the implication is that we have to provide value for it if you are using it exactly. And that also means that we have to simply use literal. As like I said, literal is representing text-based images. You said, yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. I noticed you used you signified the first one, that it should display only the first one. But what if you did not put the bracket 0 there? Will it display everything?
Yeah, now, yes. The 0 represents the first URL is picking. Do you get that? That's the first URL. Yeah, that's the first URL. If we can do that together and see. So what do we want now? You want to say what? So we can provide range.
Let's signify. Will it show everything, like display everything?
Yeah, it depends on what you impute in your right line. As in, if you want to see everything, like you want to itemize, list everything, you can. You take us through the process. Now, let me impute one. Let's see what it's going to. come up with. That's let's look for. Let's check. This is another email. Oh, sorry. This is another URL. So what do we do if you want to call out all the URLs there? Like,
Yes, sir. That's my question. Do we delete the content,
all
or
right,
should just
all
be?
right. So, okay. So now, so I want us to add up to bring in our inputs. So what shall we do? You, of course, you've seen it up to this point, and you already gone through string manipulation. This one should go. Okay, so
just click on your output. This okay.
of the right line.
No. I saw that you were trying to remove the output.
Okay. This is the console.
Okay. Now, what if we don't add any content to like any figure to that bracket? Can we have the whole URL listed?
I think that's what Joe is asking a question around, and
yes, sir.
I thought he wanted to help us. Am I getting your point?
Yes. I'm trying to ask as well if not imputing any value will help us list out the.
Okay. Let's try this and see. Since this is working this way, let's use the string.
You can leave the bracket.
You say what?
You can leave the bracket.
Okay, I can leave the bracket. And okay, just leave it empty.
Yes.
Just empty brackets, then dot to value.
So let me run this first. So it expects that we provide perhaps a range or provide an index since we are going through this route. So what can we do at this point? We have done string manipulations. Okay, so Matthew, Wauche, Dami. Okay, it was Dami that Dami and Joe, they collaborated to bring us to this point. So we need a bailout. We need a bailout from. Let me look at James. Where are you? Sylvester. Oh, Sylvester, you are here. So Babalola, you too. Then who else?
Sir, I've been out since. I'm just joining back now.
Really? Okay. So Adedigba Sylvester. Then who else now? Is Wisdom around? Wisdom Stevens. Okay, Sylvester Omotayo. Lucky you are here. Vivian can provide us with directions. Yeah, but I'm just noticing you. You maybe it's from me, but I'm just noticing your name from this side.
Hello. Yes, good evening, sir. I was not in class. I've not been in class this week actually. It's my first time in. I was in this post, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, this is your first time this week or first time ever in RPA class?
No, this week.
This week,
sir.
That's a long time too.
I've already been in class actually. Yes.
Yeah, that's a long time. Ephraim Samuel,
Yes,
all right, thank you. Okay, that's great. Ephraim Samuel, yeah. Ephraim Samuel.
Present, sir.
I know you are present. Okay, what are we trying to resolve now, Ephraim? I want to know if you are playing with your kids or you are with us.
Yes, sir. That's if we can display more than one URL.
Okay, all right. Okay, taken. All right, so yes, I'm still expecting from you guys, please. Sincerely, Lawal. Amarachi has left. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
this is Babala speaking. Yes, sir. I wasn't following, but how many URL do we have?
We don't know. We
so
don't
that
know.
I will know the number to input.
We don't know. We just want to extract all the URLs that could be contained in that document. We don't know. So how do we? What do we do?
Can we use a wildcard?
What did you say now?
A wildcard.
A wildcard. Okay, teachers, just let us go through it, and then if we fall into no, wait. Sincerely speaking, you think? Oh God. Now it's all sincerely speaking. This is you should understand this terrain. Now we can throw it in, and then it works for us. Look, we'll just be happy, and then keep moving. No, wait. Sorry, just wait. You think I'm trying to pull your legs? No. I want us to. We are in a learning space, and we cannot. And don't assume that everything is known by everyone in this quarter. So let's throw in the white card. It may be that somebody is just hearing white cards since we started this program, and that would be the point where you start learning about white cards and all of that. Do you get? So I'm a democratic person. I belong to the to that republic. Okay. Yeah, how do you want us to try it? Just talk. You say?
Said maybe we should try question mark.
Question mark. Where do I insert that?
Between the brackets.
Question mark should be, how do I locate that? I think it should be coming down. I got falling keypad.
You can use your own screen keyboard.
Okay, let me try that. And sorry. All right. So, yeah, where are you now? Shift this thing. On screen is on screen, you know. Okay. All right, so we have this. Issues here. So what do we do? So, okay, if we want to, is it possible? Sorry, I'm not
You
saying.
can't see your screen, or I can't see your screen.
Really, you can't see my screen now. Can someone confirm
Yes,
this?
sir. It's general.
Oh,
Sarah, I can't see your screen, sir.
Yes,
Only the attendees that is trying.
I've not been seeing your screen too.
sorry.
Stop.
Okay,
Okay,
it's up
okay.
now.
All right. Did you see when I imputed white card question mark? Did you see it? Or I should
No,
go,
sir.
or I should go over it again. Okay, let me do that. All right. So it doesn't look like what will fly. You get what I'm saying? All right.
Okay, I have asterisk.
Um, no, no. Okay, let's think about this together. Is it can for each come in here, and how? Is it? Are you?
Okay.
What are you? How are
Yes,
you
sir.
looking at it? Okay, let's try it now. I'm the one suggesting it, so you're going to lead me through. At least I've supplied something. Hey, where is it now?
Okay. Then we'll put the replace in the box.
What's this? Where's this coming from? Control C. This is so tell me where I should put things.
Okay, we can move the matches to the body of for each.
Okay, where should I? Okay, I should move the matches into the body.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are sure? Okay, I'm following you.
Then set the don't work.
So what else? Here we have. If you have objections, James, Babalola, Dami, let's go.
So we still have that parenthesis there, so probably that's why it's still throwing error.
The right line.
Yes.
Okay,
Right.
here.
Yes.
Yes. Dot. Dot value.
What if we put the right line in for each inside the body that we have in for each and not the matches activity.
Okay, that would do, sir. That is to put the right line inside the body, not for the matches.
Yeah.
So this time around, it's speaking from it won't be from extracted the text, it will be from what now?
Rejects text. No.
Okay, this the right line.
Strange.
Okay, so what can we use to list out variables in a variables in a maybe in a string, like we want to list out substrings. What can we use to achieve that?
So before I come with an input first, can we say that we have that I mean the URL? Can we say that we have them in an array, like stored in an array?
What we will use to call it will still be it will still be this regex.regex underscore 2. Okay, yes, we can. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so since the expression that is in this is the URL, do you get, and not the entire text? Why not if not? Yeah. Okay, so how do we move to call it into array? Yeah. Who was this person that spoke? Sound? That should be Dami. Joe.
Sir.
Yes, I'm with you. Now, the implication of that will be that this we would need to tamper with it. That's what it means. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? The variable type. But I want us to try together. Are you still with me? Are we still together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. I'm the only one in this room.
Yes,
so
sir.
don't let me feel lonely, please. I'm the only one. It's a virtual class. And there is no tea, there is no bread, no snacks. It's a virtual class. So
We're with you, sir.
okay. Abdullahi, then we have Abdullahi, we have Abubakar, yeah. Abdullahi, Abubakar, yeah, who else now? waiting on. So at least what the first thing we've got some kinds of results. So we are looking for. Please, Lawa, mute your mic. Mute your mic. Yeah. Okay. Right. So. All right. So are we going to look at this? Look at this later. I will have it saved on my system on my laptop, and I will not close it. So when we've got something, yes, that reminds me, we're supposed to have, yeah, we should look at that maybe tomorrow. Hopefully, I hope I'll remember. Yes, the situation that we can share projects in a centralized, or call it a distributed setting using all the version control, version controls systems like JIT, so GitHub, GitLab, or whichever one we eventually select. So things like this, you can also be working on your side, trying your hands and see what can be done, and concurrently, and of course, all of us will be seeing the person that is making inputs, the input that has been made also. Yeah, hopefully we should look at that. We should look at that tomorrow in a way. Yeah, we should look at that. Even if we will not look at it tomorrow, we'll still exam practice items we force us to come to it. All right. Okay, so I revert to these. So this stuff for each.
So let us see the error the right line is bringing up.
Okay, let me take it back. Identifier expected.
So have we tried to string?
Have I to string?
Ooh,
okay.
Finally.
Okay, I should run it, or I should give control to someone to do this one.
Let's run it.
Run it. Let's see what will happen. Let's see the results, sir.
Okay, so let me first play this so that. All right, where is it now? So run fine. I wish someone can play. So, all right, so let's look at this. We have all these. So we have as much as this kind of URL in this place. So let's look at the system link dot enumerable. All right. Text expression, text regular expression dot match. Okay, so we have all these. Okay, it's not a bad impute. It's not a bad impute at all. Okay, let me throw in this again. Let's take it that we have.
Hello.
Let's take it that we have 5 URLs in
Hello,
this
sir.
document. Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Now, can't we use item.value?
Item.value. Okay, the item here, the item in for
Yes.
each.
Yes.
It's not picking it.
How about item to string? Okay.
I did not clear.
It worked.
I think it worked.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now,
Give me now.
so okay, so sorry, who said we should try item dot? Someone said item.
I am a Sylvester.
Sylvester Adedigba. Okay, then another person said we should put the dot to string.
Yeah, it
Is
was me, sir.
Babalola, sir?
Okay, so
Babalola.
now Sylvester and Babalola. All right, you are out of this game. So starting from James, Dami, and all of that, you have to contribute something to give to these people. Is that okay? All right, by the by the virtue of my position as the instructor for this class, for this batch. Okay, so I hereby declare that other Vivian, are you here? Don't please, Vivian, you are not to give us a range. Please give us something they can use. Okay, so you have to contribute to Sylvester and Babalola and give them something now. Okay, all right, so we give them the applause. All right, okay, that was a very good one. I don't know if you enjoyed the exploration. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, sir, we did.
Okay, for real, if you don't, tell me.
So it was challenging, but we were able to.
All right, this is a problem. Yeah, we got into a problem, and then honestly, the problem was very close to us, but we're not seeing it. It was very, very close to us. We're not just seeing it. And this was well specified. Let me bring this down. Okay. Because what we are looking at is this variable, but we want to call for an item in this variable. All right, so it makes sense that it goes rather it went this way. Okay, so let's see our output once again. A lot of email websites here. All right, all kinds of. Okay, so what other trouble can we look for in this kind of work? Or we should just avoid trouble for tonight. Okay.
Let's avoid trouble for now.
Who said we should avoid trouble? Is it
It's enough trouble for one night.
It's Abdullah. Let's avoid trouble. There's enough trouble for us already.
Okay, all right, it's a good trouble. All right, thank you. I salute all of you. All right. Okay, so now this is the regular expression functionality. We can try the same for email, and we already have a working environment now, so we can impute email. any or more. Of course, then we run file and see email addresses that could be in this file. Email address. It doesn't seem like there is email address in the documents. All right, if there was, then they could have spelled it out. What other thing? I said I should not look for trouble. Okay, now let's look for, let's now try this. Yeah, that's good. Which one? And now change this to scroll.
Sir,
Yeah,
I
okay, go
wanted
ahead.
to ask, sir, is
Okay.
it possible to add two values in this our
Very well, very
in
well.
this area
Very well.
now? Okay.
Yeah, very well. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, very well. For instance, we can, let's say, URL. So when we want to add another value, we use this plus. Thank you for bringing that up. We use this to add another, so we can say, let's, okay, let me try URL and also include digits. Good, thank you for that. So we are not using any exact digits. We just want to say any digit from 0. Do you understand? So any digit from 0 to make it a robust expression should be included. So we save this. Then we save the raw file. So let's go. Yeah.
I noticed that most of them are like
numbers in
emails or URLs. No individual digits. Is it like and or?
That's the operation, the operator combining the two.
Yes. Is it like picking
It
and
is
or?
it is hand. It is hand. It's yes, it's meant to be plus. It is hand. Let me disengage this and let's see the digits. You say what? I should do what?
Can we change it to all so it will identify individual numbers, like numbers that don't have anything like the URL or something?
I should change this to. Are you talking about this side?
No, I'm talking about our results.
Yeah,
If
our
we check the
results.
results, most of yes.
Okay. You're talking about this side.
Yes, all of them are URLs, no individual number.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, is it that the robot does not, it can't identify like individual numbers, or there are no individual numbers in the PDF?
Okay, now the way it captures, it has captured this. It's because we have added URL. So anything that has to do with URL and that also has to do with number will be captured. Like we do only digits now. Disengage this, and you'll see what it's going to give you. Save, and I save it. Save. Nice. Why is this so slow? Is it going to throw error or what? It's taking so too long the time. Okay, I think we have a lot of numbers actually in that document. Yeah. So
Yes,
let's wait for.
Sir, I think we should use email, sir. Can we use email? Are there emails there, sir?
Okay, email
we should
plus
use
URL. Email plus URL.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
let's
Yes,
get
sir.
done
Yes, sir.
with
That
it.
would be better.
Okay, let's get done with this.
Okay.
All right. But you remember the other time when we used email, it's they don't yield anything. So that means that we may not see the effect of adding email to
Emails.
URL.
Okay. Okay.
So let's come with result for digits. Why this is so it's taking a very long time. Okay, we'll wait. Wow. Wow. Taking time. Yeah. Oh, sure. Komalafe can't log in. I'm just saying this on Telegram. Sure, Komalafe can't log in. Wow, this thing is taking like forever. Wow. We are running out of time, seriously, like I can't imagine this. I want to look at the document itself. Okay, we have a lot of numbers, so yeah. But that notwithstanding, since
Sir, hello, sir.
yeah.
Can we terminate it and maybe we should specify a range of numbers? Is it possible? I think it's possible. I think we
should.
tried that.
We should.
Yes, we can just put maybe 1 to 2 or 0 to 5 or 0 to 2. We should specify
okay, I
the
see why
range.
it's taking so.
Yeah, there are so much numbers.
The numbers are many. Wow.
Robots will say, look, human beings should have handled this one, not me. It's too plentiful. All right, so We can put item. Are we still using item or we have changed our minds?
Yes, sir.
Are we still?
Yes.
Sir, use value, sir. Use value. I think try value, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Development.
I think it means before the numbers.
No, I was trying to. I was trying to rectify some things, technical light issues. Okay, so I should use value. Did you say value?
Yes,
Okay.
but value.
Is it going to fly at all? It's not moving.
It's not going.
So compiler errors and encounter process expression item 0,10 value. Option strict on disallows. Okay, option strict on disallows late binding.
Maybe it should be before.
Should do so. What do you say?
I said maybe the value should be before the bracket.
Am I getting that? Like
okay, sir.
Like sorry, let me. Like you have item dot value. Is that what you're saying?
Sir, instead of the item, can we use regex text 2? Then we can now do what we want to do.
Let me guess you what. So I should use
regex.
We've done that
2.
before.
Okay.
Since we are already considering for each, then I think we have to
item.
Yes.
Use item. Okay.
Ephraim was trying to avoid trouble, but trouble came. It's the same with Abdullah. He said enough trouble, but trouble about. Sorry, remind what are we trying to do, sir?
It has been a hectic day.
Okay.
Trying to limit the set.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I get it. So, and it's good to have this kind of trouble.
Hello, sir. I want to suggest something. Is it possible to do the range from the matches? That is from the matches, yes, activity. Is it possible to from this full expression? Can we edit the expression, or is that possible?
No, we can. For instance, we can say. For instance, we can specify. We can say maybe exactly a particular set of digits. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that this, let's say, this is digits. Good. And if it is not digits, throw it out. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Only digits here. I think we have any 0 or more before. Okay. Yeah. We don't have use with right line. I don't think so. Or is it with matches now? Or with expressions? Okay, so we have item. Let me just put item. First, let me call for item dot to string. I think that was what we did. Okay. The number will be much again. Since we are saying it's exactly number, so we fall to the same issue, but we want to restrict it. So let's still come to this place. I want us to.
Let's use literal and specify.
Okay,
specify the range.
Let me just add to this and say
bracket 1.
I'm not really if it's not there, then it's going to throw it out. So let me confirm from the documents to see, so that we can be very sure. I'm not going to use something common. Okay, let me use this. Is it scanned? Let me use this. I want to believe it's not part of. Okay, that's just that. Back to studio. Literal. That's exactly this. Okay, let me remove this so that it doesn't bring confusion. Just one and see results for what we are doing. Item dots. In this case, do we need right line? Okay, no worry, let me just leave it. Run file. Okay. I don't know. Did you get this? So it's brought it out that this one is present and it's just once, I think. I don't know if you go and try what this is doing now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me add trouble. Sorry, let me add another. Sorry, no, me trust you. Exact number. Let me put school children. And so I will encourage us exactly this. So I will encourage us to still look at regular expression, personally. It's a lot. Okay, so I run this file now. That one was also sharp. School children. You can see the number of school children. And regardless of case sensitivity or not, school children, all manners of school children are there. Okay, so now what if we want school children plus the email address? Okay, let's now add URL and let's just see what it will even give us with URL. any or more. Okay, so we have these two. Save. On fire. This also should be fast. I suppose. Good. So project tell. Oh, sorry. So we have why now? Execution style for PDF extraction is executed. Okay, so this is another issue. Okay, let me write line because we are looking at two things now. And what are we looking at? We are looking at URL and school children. So how is it going to read it as an item? So I'm going to diffuse this, put right line here. In case I still need this, disable this. I may still need it. Okay, here change it to yes. What should I put here, please? Help me out.
Dot to string.
Okay. Okay, everyone seems so quiet. Good. Okay, so what are we expecting? Two things. Save, run file. So the outputs, okay. Output is having issues with the regular expressions text, actually. So the issue here is with this. School children URL and this. Let me do let me take okay, let me put start with. Right, let me put start with. What is this going to give us? So school children. So I should start with this. All right. Save. Run file. And Ephraim told us so. No, this should come before. This starts with. It should not be after. Okay, output. Certainly that will not fly. Okay, let me disable this just before time is finally gone. So I'm using this. I think we have used URL before. Any zero more hard. This digits like what? Let's use literal. So it's school children. And sadly, save it. Then what is the input into display? Extracted file. Extracted text. Okay, and then results. Okay. Please save run file. Right line object reference not set to an instance. Okay, for this. It's about right line object reference. Good. It's not recognizing this. So what are we bringing out of this? The results. Which let's put it this and then here. Let's put this and then rewrite it this to string. Run file. What is that now? You are the school children. False. So we don't have that combination URL school children. That's what it means. Let's look into the document. Okay, to see to work. Let's work it out from there. Wow. Okay, let me look at this labor force participation rates. Labor force participation rates. And then I'm going to add this 2018. Let's see what it gives us. Just after that, whatever it gives us becomes background will not stay further. So it's March. Yeah, this literal comes in. That literal comes in first. Control V. Then this is 2018. Exactly. This one too exactly. Okay. Literal 2018. So this is considered as string. We thought to take it as what's this now? Literal. Save it and run. Okay, it's saying it's false. False. Did it say false? That we don't have that follow labor force participation. Just let me take this down. This is any 0 Okay, so it is on this note we're going to call it a day. Like April said, it's been a long day. And okay, this is saying true.
Yes,
Okay, so it means this this one and any other word, any other character, it's available. Joe, you wanted to say something?
yes, I'm having an issue with my write text file.
Okay.
Okay, so what do I use for the right to file name?
Oh, you want to write? Okay, you want to write it into a text file like a notepad.
Yes, sir, like you did, sir. No, I'm trying to recreate what you just did.
Okay. And the issue it's giving you, where is it now?
Okay, so I have indicated the PDF I want to extract from. I'm at the right text file.
Okay.
So the output for my rate PDF text, I made it the text for right text file.
Okay, the text.
Well, I don't know what to write to file name.
This file name, no, you just create. What you do, you can just you want to click on that folder. It takes you into the project folder for this for what we are doing, the project folder, and then there you can create the text file. So I don't know. Let me use. Just look at this. This can you see Untitled?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can create any file and just end it with .txt so that it takes it as a notepad, If you end it with .doc, it takes it as Word also, but put it as .txt. Okay, so it's automatically to be created. The file will be created. Okay, all right. So we'll be calling it a day, and we'll be drawing curtains on today's work. It's been a long day, and I want to wish us a very good evening and have a very wonderful night rest. Thank you everyone.
Sir, God bless you.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Okay, good night. That good night sounds like, thank God, oh, this guy free us.
So you said?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right, all right. Okay, it's good. Thank you. Oh, Amarachi is still here. Can you imagine? And he's still quiet, all true. If you are not careful, it will start for you now.
I'm having headache, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right then. So.
All right, good night, sir.
All right, good night. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, good night. Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Okay, good night, Mr. Babalala and others. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Amarashi does not know that we have invisible first aid here.